Here we have a 1970 Pontiac LeMans Sport Convertible. This car came to us just as you see it from a collector from the East Coast. And he had this car for a little while, had his fun with it, and decided it was time for someone else to enjoy. So, car's got a few custom features that aren't exactly stock. Obviously the painted front bumper and rear bumper. It does have the dual snorkel hood, which is kind of nice. And the Pontiac rally wheels. Rear spoiler, I mean, hey, if you watch these A-body convertibles, you know they are very, very popular. And they just ooze 70s muscle. And it's the look that people really, really like, that's for sure. Now you can tell the still pictures of this car on our website at uniqueclassiccars.com. And there you'll be able to see photos of the inside, the outside, the underside. And that way it'll give you a full picture of what you're getting. Take a look here. Look down the sides. The car's been repainted, of course, and it appears it's been done a while ago. It's not ancient and it's not fresh either. Just kind of right in the middle, I would say, from an age standpoint, looking at it. Naturally, the black interior pairs well with the red outside. Appears to be a very solid car overall. I didn't see any signs of any major rust issues showing or bubbles or anything like that along the bottom here. You can see there's a little spot, a little hole back there by the LeMans emblem. I want to point that out. The interior is mostly original style Pontiac, bucket seats, and the shifter on the column. Get a look at the back seat there. This car does have a black convertible top as well, just so you know. And again, you can see that in the still pictures on the website at uniqueclassiccars.com. Odometer reads 58,000. We do not know if that's actual miles or not, so we'll leave that up to the buyer to decide. This car originally was a factory air-conditioned car. The condenser and stuff has been removed. However, some of the AC parts are in the trunk. Again, you can see what's there in the still pictures. So there's not air conditioning now, but it was a factory air-conditioned car originally. Gaps are good right there. Let's go around to the other side. This car is powered by a 400 Pontiac V8 and automatic transmission. We'll get into that a little bit more when we get under the hood. And again, I don't see any bubbles on the bottom here. All right. You can see under the dash that they did add some aftermarket gauges instead of just the lights, and those do power up. You got water temp, voltmeter, and oil pressure down there. And again, the nice thing I noticed too is these doors are solid. They're not sagging or anything like that. And they close nice and easy. This car, the previous owner was on the East Coast, as I mentioned. The gentleman he got it from was in Florida, and it sounded like the car was down south for quite some time. And judging by how relatively solid the car is, I do believe it must have spent quite some time down there. All right. What I'm going to do now is we'll get the hood opened up.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Hood is open. Let's fire it up. And she's alive. It's got a great sound to it. I'll rev it up a little bit there for you. You can see it's got good oil pressure. And that's a cold start, by the way. You can see the temps way down there. Let's take a look under the hood. Under the hood, as I mentioned before, this car is powered by a Pontiac 400. That's an XF suffix code, which I believe tells me that's a later 70s Pontiac 400. And this car does have power steering and power brakes as well. And you can tell it's got a newer intake, carburetor, valve covers. Looking good under there. Let's go out back and take a listen. If that doesn't sound like muscle, I don't know what does. Alright, you can see all the still pictures of this car on our website at uniqueclassiccars.com. Trade-ins are considered, financing is available, and this car does qualify for an extended warranty. Take care of your car after your purchase.